Welcome back to Theme Journals. I'm April. Now, hopefully this my phone won't stop recording this time. I've had to scrap 2 different film sessions recently because either I ran out of space and the phone quit on me, or it just didn't record at all. So I'm crossing my fingers that it'll continue to record. Okay, so far so good. All right, so remember those ugly cards I did up? Well, here they are with the ugliness gone. Now, all I did was I ran my, not this one, but this one, the thin little strips of purple fabric ribbon all the way around on top of the stitching. And so its ugly stitching is now covered with pretty ribbon. So that's how you can fix your ugly mistakes, by just putting ribbon on it. And unless people really look at this side, they're not going to notice that it was ugly to begin with. The only one you might notice is this one, because I sort of got crooked here. I don't know about me sometimes. But anyway, that's the solution to that. And I did this during the last time I filmed that the filming got cut off. The phone didn't want to do whatever it was supposed to do. And anyway, I lost the film. So I just had to explain this to you. So that's the end of the shakers. Now, on the other hand, I have decided to go ahead and do more trading cards or altered playing cards, but with diamonds, because I think mothers are diamonds in the rough, and then they become polished diamonds when they become grannies. Anyway, that's just my personal opinion on that, and I am doing the decorating with different collages on this side. So let me quickly show you how I collaged it. I've done up a bunch. I haven't done anything to this side yet. See? Because I only did one on with the tissue paper on this side, because I did it in the last film where I thought I was filming and it wasn't. So here we are back at the ground level, and I got out a bunch of my papers to show you how I wanted to collage. I got a lot of vintage stuff for Mother's Day, and was going to start using this, but then, yeah, got to put it all away because I don't want to lose the pieces while I do the backs of these. So now the only difference that I did in this time, instead of using my daughter's old glue stick, I used my Scotch Crate glue stick, which is permanent, and I want it to be permanent because I'm not going to sew this. I normally sew stuff, but I'm not going to sew this. Here's the rest of the paper. So I'm going to glue this down using my glue stick, and using the same technique as the shakers, but I won't be sewing these. So that's why I've changed the glue. And so anyway, I hope you won't mind coming along this, oh, look at here. Hang on. I did have some done. I did a whole row of these. Looky here. Okay, so I don't have to redo all of it then for you. We'll just start right here, because you've seen the other, me doing the other side before, so I won't bore you half to tears with that. I'm just going to do this so you can see how I collage on a normal. This is how I normally do the playing cards, the altered playing cards. Now you got it. I'm gonna check the corners. Gotta check these corners, because they don't, with thin tissue paper, sometimes I don't get the glue quite right in the corners, and it has a problem. So anyway, here we go. And that should pretty much do it. Well, sorta. All right, let's just get in there just a wee bit. Gotta get a little glue down. Same with here. I missed a corner. All right, no big. All right, now we're gonna use the 1/4 inch machine again. Yeah, this is way better than having to do all that gluing. But as you can see, I'm going to be super busy making these types of playing cards, because the reason why I'm doing this is because, oh, I threw them over here. These shakers are thick. And I'm not going to be able to use on how to send a bulldog clip along with this so that they can, you can use a bulldog clip to clip these in, because they're too thick otherwise. And you get 2 together. I'm going to try to put 2 in each journal. You might get 1, but maybe 2, and a bulldog clip, and it's going to take up room. And so with that in mind, I'm trying to, with all the things I have swirling around my head for Mother's Day and the Mother's Day, you know, books, I want to keep everything as flat as absolutely possible, because if I end up making super thick journals, because I get away from myself sometimes and go cray-cray with all the decorating and stuff. So I want to keep stuff as flat as possible. And also, I love these vintage playing cards. I really do love them. I think they're beautiful. And once I realized how much I enjoyed just the vignette of the playing card, I had a friend of mine say, oh, I like that. I just like this side. She was more interested in this side than the shaker side. That's okay. And I realized I should be doing some plain ones with just some, hang on, this is, I just bought this, and I used up a lot of ink out of this pad so far. So let's try this again. Oh yeah, I've promised you I'll try to stay in frame. Sorry about that. All right, so there you have it. Okay, so I did the inking on both sides, and that's okay. I really am liking this, dauber, so I'm very, very impressed with the dauber. Okay, so now we're down to decorating. So I have a little bit of paper left over. I got these papers. They're all stickers. Well, this is paper. These are stickers. That's a sticker. Oh, don't want to lose that. My dog would happily shred it for me. He loves to chew stuff up. Okay, so what else do we have here? We got paper. Well, I've got some paper here. I like that. Now where are... Now let's see. I tried to use this last time, and the butterfly didn't go with the collage. So this is what it ended up looking like. And I turned these, let me show you how I did those. These look like that. They're white. And what I did was I grabbed a sheet, and then I inked them up using Vintage Photo. Let me show you. Ugh. All right, here we go. There you go. And that's how you knock back the white. So if you have got white stickers that you're like, this will go with nothing, that's how you get rid of the white and go with everything, you know, after that. I knock back the white on most of my white stickers. I haven't really run into any white stickers that I haven't knocked back with either vintage photo or a different color or something like that. So, and then, you know, you didn't get to see these last time, but these are other stickers I've got. How pretty is that? So, but I think I'm going to use one of these butterflies. See, that's sort of pink, the same color of pink as this butterfly here. Let's see, here we go. I bought these, oh, I forgot I bought these actually, and I ran into them when I was getting out my stuff for Mother's Day. I always get out everything for Mother's Day that I'm going to use, and then I get it around me so that, you know, it's within arm's reach. So, oh yeah, here I am again. I forgot to put in my, well, this is as real as it gets. And this is the only drawback about using the Sugar Bell icing bottles all come with lids. And I thought, well, let me use the lids. And they don't displease me, but this is just the part that takes a minute. You have to sort of get it off every time you want to use the end and unstick it from the glue, you know, the glue from the end, like, yep, see, I missed it. Okay. There. See if that works. All right. Now this will go on all right. So unplugging the end of the glue bottle is the hardest part. Once you get past that, it's easy breezy. But until then, dreadful stuff. All right, now I've chosen different shades of blues and purples because I think purple is, yeah, well, I don't think, I know purple is the color of royalty, and I think mothers should be treated as such. Because, let's face it, we do a lot of work that goes unappreciated, not because we want appreciation, but because we love our families. Yeah, true story. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then well, isn't this fun? All right, here we go. All right, finally. And then, of course, it becomes static electricity. So we're going to offset that a little bit, like so. And then where do I want that? Yeah, I think I just want it right there. That looks beautiful. Now, see, there's white there. And I really don't want that white there. So I have two things that I could do. I could either cut that white out, or I could use my pink ink and get it out. But I'll just use my little scissors for this. Sometimes you have to get your tweezers out when you're working with small little pieces like that so you don't accidentally pull something that you shouldn't out with your big, well, I got big fat fingers, but anyway, you may not have that same problem as I do. So anyway, let's get out the glue again. Ah, here we go. See? Worth it. All right. All right. Now, I've been sort of tearing from this. You know, if you wanted a little bit of writing on something, you could go something like that. I like that. So I am going to go ahead and tear this side and ink it really quick before my stuff dries. And I have to put more glue on it. All right. Oh yeah, gotta glue this. All right. All right. Then we splat that down on top. Now that's so pretty. All right. Now, my goal when I do collages like this on a altered playing card is I want the numbers to show in at least one of the 1/4 to have what playing card is. So it would be a 2 of diamonds. So I want that 2 of diamonds to show. So I don't cover up. Now, if I cover up one end, I make sure the other end isn't covered up. So you can make different collages like so. Let's do another one really quick, because these are so much fun. Yep, they're a lot of fun. So, you've heard me talk about being a diabetic before. I went to see my diabetes doctor, and she asked me about, she said, your bad cholesterol's still up. And I'm like, huh. I was like, well, I've been having a hard time remembering to take my pills, both my diabetic pills and the other. And she says, are you taking your medicine for your cholesterol at night just before bed? And I was like, no, I'm not. And she goes, you should be. And I says, no one told me. And I says, not the pharmacist, and you didn't tell me until now. And I don't even think it says so in the bottle. And I looked at the bottle, and sure enough, it said nothing on the bottle about taking it just before bed. So last night, I took my pill just before bed, and I wasn't really thinking it would do that much of a difference. But this morning, I got up and I took my sugar, and it was 92 milligrams. I was like, wow. And then I ended up taking another reading at 12, and it only went up to 106. So this evening before I ate dinner, I took it again and it only went up to 113. So the crazy thing I'm thinking now, and I'm not a doctor, so I have to run this by my medical person, is that my sugar was being pushed up because I was taking my cholesterol medicine in the wrong time of the day. And see, real diabetes, well, people who will tell you the truth about diabetes, it's not the sugar that's the problem. It's the fat. And what is bad cholesterol? Fat. So this will be interesting to see if my cholesterol stays normal or it spikes again if I continue to take the cholesterol meds at night. So anyway, that's just a sugar update, or not a sugar update, but a diabetes update. So anyway, what shall I do this time? Well, I definitely want some more purple paper. I don't think I want that though. All right. Okay. Oh, let's use one of these. Got so many choices. So many choices. All right, so let's see what we got. When you're sort of wanting to see how this one, you sort of have to cut around like that. It's 2D or 3D or whatever. So I want to experiment with this before I put it on the page so I don't commit to whatever I want. So in order to get the entire sticker, I have to be very careful. And Now it's not going to be that wide. It's only going to be that wide. So see, now that covers up my 4 and the corner. Now I think it does anyway. So let's punch this out. There. Okay. I think that will now come out. Oh, whatever. All right. All right. See, this is part of the, see? All right, that will work the way I want it. Okay, so I think I'm going to use that. Maybe put that on there and this here. I like that. So that's what we're going to do. Sometimes you don't need 3 pieces. Sometimes you don't need 4 pieces. You just have to go with what looks good and you're okay with it. And all right, now we can throw that in the trash. And that's a little off the page. I forgot to show you that I usually do this to my, now when you use glue on the back of, you know, stickers, you've got to put that down in the exact spot you want. You won't be able to pull it up like I just did. So, there. Oh, globs of glue. Isn't it fun? There you have it. So we have 3 different styles of playing cards, altered playing cards. They're all beautiful. I'm not going to knock the white back because it's already 2D, and I don't think it's necessary. Not like these. These were really stark white. This I like. It matches the purple, and it's okay. And that's not too thick. So I'm good with that. And then another style that you can do, yeah, once I get started decorating. Oh boy, it's hard for me to stop. It's just so much fun. It's so addicting. It brings me joy. All right. Yeah. Yep, 1/4 inch. I don't know. There's something about the 1/4 inch that I really, really enjoy. All right. Now let's see what we've got on the side still. We're good, I think. Oh, mostly good. All right. And then we'll do the inking. All right, now let's check the edges. Oh, look at that edge. All right, here we go. And here we go. All right. Oh, I forgot to do this side. I just think it gives it character and ages it a little bit. Okay, now what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Now you can see that I have this very pretty washi tape. You can also decorate with washi tape. Come on. Oh, ha. Okay, now going to do it with this one. Now, what you do with the washi tape is just like we did on the writing boards. We do the same for this washi tape. All right, so we do the thumb technique. Just run it across. And then since washi tape is see-through, you can put a strip down like so. And then you can trim it. All right. And now we got this beautiful, absolutely gorgeous tape on here. Now that could be, you know, that can be part of our collage. Well, it is a part of our collage. I don't know, it's late and anyway, let's get the goopy stuff down. Oh, no, I want it on the back, April. All right, let's put it that way. Put the lid on that mess. Then I don't want to use a whole sticker, so I'm just going to cut this in half. I like this half better. Now, what to do for the focal point, and we could also run this across with the thumb technique. All right, put the lid back on. Now, we could go with a beautiful, let's see. Ooh, I like that. Just putting some glue on the back because I want these stickers to stay. And voila. Another style of collage. Let me see how much time I've got left. I have time for one more with you guys. I love this part. It's just so relaxing. It's just so much fun to make beauty from something so plain as a playing card. And you'll never look at a playing card the same. You'll want to take all your playing cards and, you know, when your family gets together for pinochle or whatever, you'll be wanting to steal all the playing cards after they're done playing and then use them in the back room. No, I don't know what happened to your cards. So I guess you have to go buy another set. Sorry. I'm sure that they won't mind you decorating their cards up. All right. And I get to play with the cards for the rest of the night. Yay! Something fun. All the making journals is so much fun, but there's just so much, there's different things that just offer more fun than others. And doing altered playing cards is my jam. I just love it. So, but I will give, you know, credit where credit's due. I started watching Shanuki. I'm sure I am pronouncing her name wrong. I apologize. Anyway, she does the full deck challenge 1 and the full deck challenge 2, and that's how I got inspired to make the. Now I did put the pictures of all the other altered playing cards I've made on the community tab, so you can look through the different things I've done for the other journals. Now, some of my journals I didn't make, you know, altered playing cards because I really didn't start making them until I ran out of ephemera on my Lagrima del Oro. All right, now what am I going to do? All right, now, this is where the fun begins. These are rub-on transfers. So I'm going to make the background, put another background on what already is a background. All right. So what do we want to, maybe, well, this is how you'll do it, April. Yeah, looks good to me. All right. Okay. Okay. So rub-ons, well, it's just like the name suggests. You have to rub it on. Now I'm going to get my little bone folder here because these come in real handy for this. Now on this, it has a very thin, or the back right here, you take it off and that's all that comes off. All right. So now you align it where you want it on your card. And you rub, and you rub, and you rub some more. Every time you think that you're done, rub more. Now, I got these at the dollar store when it was really the Dollar Tree. When it was before it yucked up its prices to $1.25. So what I've learned from these rub-ons is sometimes they look really pretty, but you know, like everything at the dollar store, it's a dollar store because they buy rejects from companies because they've done something wrong in the manufacturing process. And okay, all this, that sunshine isn't off. No, let me see if I can show you the difference. See how that is turned grayish and this is still really black? That means that that portion hasn't been rubbed off. So that means I've got a lot more rubbing to do until all that comes off. All right, same with the bicycle. Need to get all those spokes off because once you've rubbed where you think all the rubbing you need to do, I say, you need to rub some more because guaranteed you haven't rubbed it off 100%. So keep on rubbing until the top part looks gray. Everything looks gray. Because otherwise the ink will be left on the paper you're trying to peel off. And it looks silly with half the picture on or something like that. You know, I know it's the background on top of a background, and this is me and my type A personality coming out. All right. See? That's what patience gets you. Voila. All right, so we were patient and it came up. All right, now what we definitely don't want is the paper to come up. So all right. Okay, so we got this beautiful Victorian bike on the card. All right, so what we want to do now is decide. I'm going to use our purple paper again. Now, if you see the way I'm cutting, or what do you call it, ripping it out, leaves some nice frayed edges. Now, I could use purple ink on that, but I just like it the way it is. But if you don't, you could always ink it up with purple. I have a really nice purple ink. Maybe I'll get it out. Well, I said this was my last one. All right, we'll see. All right, so we just put that down. This is what I wanted to use and show you. Now, again, this is white, and you know, it really doesn't impress me much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ink dauber and go across it like so. Ooh. Hang on. All right. Now, that should do for for the piece that I want. Now, I don't want a big piece because I don't want to cover up 100% of this Victorian bike that I put down, but I do want a wee bit. All right, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, that'll do. All right, and then we get out our thumb tool. Sometimes you have to do it twice over the ink because the ink isn't broad enough for the entire thing. But again, you can see through the washi tape. I love washi tape for this very reason. And washi tape was actually the reason why I got into journaling. Yep. It showed up on my Amazon page, and I was like, what's washi tape? And then I Googled it, and down the washi tape, or down the junk journaling hole I fell, so to speak. Now, where is that other? Let's see here. All right, let's look at these. See what we got. So instead of using one of these, you know, I could use one of these. Let's see if we got anything that matches. These are faux stamps. I think I got these because they were space related, and I want to do a Cosmos journal eventually. So yeah, I got these for the Cosmos journal, so I will not be using them for this one. All right, good to know. Although that script right there is really super pretty. Okay, all right, so I don't have that. No biggie. And then we have our focal point. And again, I didn't use glue, so that's easy to come right back up. You want to use glue. These are vintage stickers, and so these vintage stickers need it more than most stickers do. All right, which way was this up? Oh, okay, this is right side up. All right, there we go. This is a pretty little fruit. All right, so now you've seen rub-ons and how to change vintage, you know, even washi tape you can ink up. Changing the stickers, using washi tape with other, just 2 items, 3 items. So there we go. That's how I'm going to be doing my altered playing cards. I hope now this is, let me give you a picture of the other altered playing cards. The shakers. So there you have it, folks. Altered playing cards in different styles and shapes, and how beautiful they are. And I hope you give it a try. It's absolutely wonderful. And again, I'm going to ask you to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm going to have to draw a bell on here. But in the meantime, the imaginary bell, hit the real bell on your screen so you can be notified whenever I put up new information. And if you like this, I hope you'll tune in for our next installment, because let me give you a little overview. We're going to make whimsical envelopes out of music sheets. All right, so that's our next video. I hope you'll tune in and you have a very lovely Saturday night. Bye.